guys, welcome back to another video, and today's gonna be another duel video for you guys. Today we got Nephthys versus Trickstars, and yeah, this was shot at our local tournament a few days ago on Sunday, last Sunday, and yeah, it should be pretty interesting to see what happens here. I am on the left playing the Nephthys deck, and Larson is on the right playing Trickstars. We shall see who comes out on top on this one, and Larson is going to start us out with the Paw of Extravagance. Just draw 2 cards, most likely, by banishing 6 random extra cards face down. So I'm going to be cutting his extra deck here. So yeah, getting out 6 cards down to draw 2. So yeah, Larson is playing the Trickstar deck. A deck he has been working on for a long time, actually. He's been really wanting to play this deck, and yeah, he's finally able to show it off on the channel. And bit of an unorthodox start here. Setting a monster in 4 back row and passing. So yeah, a bit of a weird start for a Trickstar deck. So we shall see what I do on my turn. I do have a Sacred Phoenix in my hand, so if only that I did go first, I would have been able to pop everything. That would have been nice. But we are going second. And looking like I'm going to start it off with a Candle, revealing a ritual spell. If this goes down, I'll be able to get out another incantation to most likely Talismandra to maybe search out a ritual monster. But it's not going to be coming down because it is met by a Solemn Strike. So, bit saddening. So that's going to be stopping its tracks. But fortunately, I did see a few extenders in my hand, so it shouldn't hurt that bad unless if Larson doesn't have any other responses. So we shall see what happens. Looks like the preparation rites is gonna be able to go, so it's gonna be allowing me to draw add a level 7 or lower ritual monster from deck to hand. And it looks like I'm gonna be grabbing the Devotee of Nephthys, which is pretty much the better ritual in the deck. So it's helps get all your combos out. Pretty much when it hits the board, you can bring out a Nephthys monster from deck. And then it has a cool little secondary effect where it can destroy Nephthys card, or just any card, I believe, and just bring itself back. So that's really nice and pretty handy. So see where I go from here. I do have another incantation which I am activating, which is the Pensive Plume, by revealing the Devotee, which I just added. So yeah, honestly, that strike didn't really hurt unless he does have a secondary one, which would really suck. So hopefully he doesn't. And the Pensive does come down. Probably gonna grab the Talismandra to add another ritual monster. Probably to add the level 8 ritual, which would be really handy right now, to be honest. So yeah, looks like I am. Yep, I do bring out the Talismandra. It's going to activate the effect. I'll wait to see if it can go off here. And no, it does not. It does not go off. The Infinite Impermanence stops the Talismandra. So yeah, not the greatest turn of events there for me. Doesn't look like I'm really going into the extra deck at all this turn now. It looks like it's gonna be at least 1 incantation on this board now, just because of the hand I have right now remaining. So the Rebirth does activate now. Get rid of the Talismandra to bring out the Devotee. So Devotee's ability does activate, and it's met by another strike. So 3 interruptions in a row. Man, that's kind of frustrating and kind of annoying. So Larson's back row, man, that was pretty good. So he must have been just like, oh, even if it is a bad start, it's not really bad at the same time. So yeah, so Devotee does get a strike on the effect, so it was properly summoned at least. So it looks like I will be able to activate his secondary effect to bring himself out. So we'll see what I do here. And it looks like I'll be popping the Sacred Phoenix most likely. I do have an Ash in hand, which is nice. Oh, but a Sanctum comes down, but ooh, I do looks like I do Ash it, but I don't think that was the correct way of doing it. I don't think I should have Ashed that. Pretty much a bad Ash, I will say, because, well, I'll get into it here, because pretty much I'm not going into the extra deck at all. So because Larson is most likely bringing out Scythe, so there's no real reason to Ash it, because I'm not going to the extra deck anyway. So even if he does Scythe me, it doesn't really matter. So I would have, looking back on it, I should have just held that Ash. And yeah, so it looks like Larson is going to have to take advantage of a pretty good situation. I mean, hell, his back row pretty much was able to stun me to the point where I couldn't really do much. So And here's yep. So Candina does come down to then search. This is a prime example of why I should have just held that Ash. It's just no real reason at all to really hit that Sanctum with it. Bit of a misplay on myself. So, and I'm being punished for it. So yep, Light Sage now. Gonna search out probably Lycoris. I don't really, unless he has Lycoris in hand. I mean, he could add the Lilybell, but he only has one card in hand, so I pretty much guessing he's just gonna grab the Lycoris here. I presume that's usually what you grab off of this, and he does. Yep. So he does grab the Lycoris. Pretty much a standard play here by Trickstars here. So yeah, Larson's most likely gonna get a lot of damage off here, or at the very least clear the board here. So looks like he's checking his graveyard a bit just to see what he played so far. And yep, all right. So we get to see what the face down was. It was a Lilybell. So yeah, it looks like Larson has pretty much everything he needs. So he's gonna quickly take a hit for 1,000 here, due to the light stage, and he's gonna use Candina here to swing into the Devotee, which is gonna get rid of it, and most likely he's gonna use the Lycoris effect now to tag out, and which he does. He tags out the Lilybell for Lycoris, and then Lilybell's gonna come back just because it was brought back to hand. So. And Lilybell's going to hit for another 1,000 here. And looks like Lycoris is going to just clean up the last incantation on the board. So, yeah, which it does right there. So, yeah, pretty good turn by Larson here. Took advantage of a pretty good situation that his back row helped him with. So, yeah, Larson's looking pretty good in like turn 3 or turn 4 here. So, see what I do. I mean, the Sacred Phoenix does come into play here by destroying the light stage, so there is that. But honestly, I'm not in a good spot. I really am not. So we'll see what I do, though. I mean, I could pull something out, but obviously I'm not in a good spot. I'm top decking and just, you know, kind of like that. Those 3 interruptions really hurt. I'm not gonna lie. So, but Preparation Rites does come into play here, bringing me a Devotee and bringing back the Rebirth from graveyard. So I should be able to get a few plays off, though. I probably should have just scooped right here. Honestly, that one Sacred Phoenix isn't gonna get me the win here. I don't believe so. But regardless, looks like I'm gonna play it out. See what I do here, though. Looks like I'm gonna check in the graveyard here a little bit. And Rebirth to probably distribute the Sacred Phoenix here. And then bringing down the Devotee. Devotee's going to hopefully bring out a Nephthys monster from deck. And Larson's reminding me that I should take that burn damage, so which I probably must have forgot. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to bring out here. I can't bring out Disciple, their search card, the card that searches for them. It's going to have to be something else, looks like. I could bring out the Sacred Phoenix, but I wouldn't. It'd be kind of redundant, honestly. So, yeah. Nothing really. Yeah, it's looking like I'm going to bring out one of the other level 2s here. And I do bring out one of them, the Chronicler of Nephthys. This is pretty much, if it gets popped, you can add a Nephthys monster or Nephthys card from graveyard to hand, but it's only going to be used here probably just as link material, so most likely. So. Yeah, looks like I'm trying to turn something on nothing at least. And I'm going to link it off here into probably link 2, which is the Sacred Preserver. Most likely. Yep, it is. So Nephthys Sacred Preserver. This is another search card that searches for them. Pretty much when it is link summoned, you can activate one of 2 effects. Looks like I'm most likely to do the first effect, which is where you add a level 8 Wing Beast, and then add a from deck to hand, and then you add a ritual spell from graveyard to hand. So pretty good. If I was gonna bring out last turn, but regardless, I have to bring out this turn. So it looks like I'm gonna be bringing out this Sacred Phoenix to hand. Looking like I'm gonna be using Devotee to pop it and bring back to Devotee for more link plays. Hopefully, maybe. At least that's probably the best play at this moment in time. But yeah, this going back to the Sacred Reserve, it does have a second effect as well. You can activate that the turn you do link summon it. Pretty much with it, you can destroy a Nephthys monster and then bring back a Nephthys monster from graveyard with a different original name. So pretty good if you want to trigger some pop of X next turn. And so back to the action. Devotee does come back by popping the Sacred Phoenix, and it looks like I'm bringing out the Nephthys, the Sacred Flame. Pretty good Link 3, honestly, for the deck. Pretty much it gains effects up to the number of ritual monsters I use for its ritual Link summon. And I only used one, as you could see. So it makes it so where you cannot destroy by battle. So, yeah. More burn damage, it looks like. And I'm bringing out the notepad for that. But yeah, so it can't be destroyed by battle. If there was 2, it would gain 1200 attack, and it can't be destroyed by card effects. And if it was 3, you couldn't target it for card effects, and it gains another 1200 attack. But that's the dream scenario. So at the very least, it can't be destroyed by battle. So there is that. And it looks like I'm going to swing into that Lily Bell just to get some damage off. So yeah, we'll see what happens now. Larson's turn. See how Larson deals with this. I'm pretty sure he'll be able to deal with this pretty quickly. Trickstars have a lot of schemes up their sleeve to get rid of this. I would think so. Larson's looking like he's just gonna lick some stuff off here potentially. Yep, Link 2. See what Link 2 he brings out here. He didn't grab his whole extra deck. Also, yeah. Let's see what he grabs here. Oh, never mind. He's not going to do that. All right, so he's not going to Link Summon, interestingly. So can he not out this? We'll see if he can. Does look like he can't out it. Maybe right now he's just trying to, unless he's trying to think here. So. Normal Summon. Oh, Normal Summon. Special Summon the Corbane? Yeah, Corbane. So, alrighty then. So he special summons that out. Let's see what he does here. I see a unicorn. Maybe he can go in the unicorn? And it looks like that's the play here. Yep, so Link 3. Bring out the unicorn. Yep, he's just going to deal with this pretty easily. Just discard the reincarnation. Shuffle that back. And it looks like he's going to use the reincarnation to bring something back to, like... Yeah, to attack for game. I think this is game right here, boys. So, yeah, I think this is game. Yep, so reincarnation, bringing back the Lily Bell, and this should be just game. Yep, unicorn, swing, and then Lily Bell swing. Bringing back the Lycris, yep. Then, yep, Lycris attack per game. So, yep, that's it for that. Game 1 is in the books. So Larson, pretty easy victory there, honestly. I mean, well, if you had like 3 interruptions in one turn, that you're in a good spot anyway. Anyway, so yeah, so we're going on to side mode here. We'll see these two guys, well, me and Larson side here. So anyway, I guess I mentioned quickly, thank you guys all for watching this video so far. Hope you guys are enjoying this duel so far. And anyway, and things like that. So, yeah. Do any of you guys play? Also, any of you guys play some of these decks? Is there any Nephthys players out there, and any Trickstar players out there that watch the channel? Leave it down in the comment section below. Should be interesting. So, yeah. So, into side deck mode here for both duelists. Looks like I sided in 2 heavy Storm Dusters. Not a bad side target here for me, I guess. It gets this deck. I mean, obviously you don't want to get hit with reincarnation, and as you can see, I got hit with 3 really good back row cards. So yeah, looks like that's all I'm going to side in. So most likely I'm going to go first here. Larson's still siding though. I see. Is that how many cards is he siding in? 1, 2, 3. I think he's siding 5 cards potentially. Probably going second cards at the very least, so should be pretty fun. But Larson obviously is in the very good advantage here, obviously. So yeah, looks like I'm just waiting for him to side, and I'm just checking my extra deck. But yeah, Nephthys. I mean, Nephthys. This is obviously a bad match for them though. The fact that, you know, reincarnation being a card, and I do see 2 kaiju slumber, so it looks like he sided in some kaijus. So very good option there for Larson. A pretty good decision. I mean, just you know, get rid of the Sacred Flame. I do have it out. So here we go. Game 2, ready, starting off, and looks like I'm gonna start off with a pre-preparation of rites. Pretty good start. Not bad. I do have an incantation in hand, so I'm gonna be getting off to a good start here, looks like. So, yep, grabbing the Rebirth and the Devotee. So, if things go as as planned, things should go pretty good. So yeah, see what happens now. Looks like probably the Talismandra here. It's gonna go off now. Hopefully. I do have a Monster Reborn as well, so even for even more combos, or combo extending. And Talismandra to reveal the Devotee. And yeah, so here comes the Talismandra to bring out another incantation. It's probably a Candle here. And yep, brings out the Candle. Candle's going to search out another Rebirth from deck to hand. So it looks like Larson doesn't have a response. So yeah, so pretty good for me. Pretty good for me overall. So we'll see what happens now. Have a lot of spells in hand though, my god. And probably Rebirth here. Yep, Rebirth. Tribute off the Talismandra to bring out the Devotee, potentially. Oh, nope, tribute the Candle for the Devotee. Devotee now gonna activate. Probably bring out the Disciple now to search. At least that's the one I would do. Yep, brings out the Disciple. Disciple's pretty much one of their better cards. Destroy a card in hand, and then to search Nephthys monster from deck to hand. And we'll see what I pop here. And I'm gonna pop the Rebirth. Okay, 2 Rebirths already in grave. Grabs a Cerulean, so that's the big boy. Grabs the big level 8 Cerulean. Pretty much their beat stick. So things going all according to plan so far for me. And Monster Reborn, bringing back the Candle. So wow, this is gonna be a pretty good turn for me. Another Rebirth, so that's gonna trip off both the incantations. And all 3 Rebirths now in the graveyard, and Larson's checking that like, oh wow, okay. So Cerulean comes down, Preparation Rites now comes down, grabbing the Devotee and bring back the Rebirth of Nephthys. So, very least, I do have at least 1 ritual spell in my hand to keep using. So yeah. And we got, we'll see what I do here. And it looks like I'm going to link them both off with the Sacred Preserver. Sacred Preserver is going to search. Bringing out the Sacred Phoenix. Bring back another Rebirth Nephthys. So that's good. Recycle. Like, this deck is really good, though, at recycling his ritual spell. And that's what I pretty much like about it. Look at that when I use Devotee again to bring it back. Yep, Devotee. Popping Sacred Phoenix. Which is actually pretty good going first, because now Larson has to keep that in mind if he's going to set up a bunch of cards. And then we're going to go into the Sacred Flame again, which can't destroy a battle. So, not a bad turn 1, if that's pretty much it, I think. Just checking everything. Yep, passing turn. So, not a bad turn 1 by myself. So, we'll see what Larson can do to out this Sacred Flame. He did side in the Kaijus, so there is that to look forward to if he did open one. So, yeah, we'll see what he does. He knows that the Sacred Phoenix is live next standby phase, so he has to be aware of that. So he's going to normal the Candiana to search, most likely for the Light Stage. Yep, does grab the Light Stage. We'll see. I'm pretty sure he's just going to do Light Stage into Licorice. Pretty much the same, like, start, I believe, like last time. Yep, Light Stage comes down. See what he does here. He's probably wondering what he can do here. He does grab the Licorice already then. So, yeah, just like last time. Just minus the Lilybell. Licorice to tag out. All right. Sets a card. Sets 2 cards. Sets 3 cards. Sets 4 cards. Oh, sets 5 cards. Okay. A bold man. So, drawing for turn now. Standby phase. So, here we go. So, standby phase is going to happen here. Well, like, first off the burn damage, then standby phases. Things are going to get interesting here. What happens? So, a reincarnation. Okay. in standby phase. So it looks like I'm going to chain the Sacred Phoenix. So, yeek. See what he's thinking here now. So, we'll see if Larson has an interruption. Does he have a strike to negate the effect? So, yeah, the Reincarnation is Chain Link 1, Sacred Phoenix is Chain Link 2. Just probably thinking here what to do here. So the summon goes down. So then the effect activates. It looks like so. It's going to destroy a lot here. So he's going to destroy. It's going to destroy all of the back row. He's going to allow that to happen. But the reincarnation is going to go through. And I'm going to draw my new cards. And it did hit a Sanctum, so Sanctum's now going to pop a card. So we'll see what he pops here. He could pop the Sacred Flame though, which is probably the best target I would feel. Yep, so he pops the Sacred Flame off the Sanctum, and I did hit a Scythe, so that's going to make it so I can't go into the extra deck. So bit of unfortunate there. So honestly, the Sacred Phoenix is coming back to bite me honestly now. So yeah, those artifacts make it so the Sacred Phoenix isn't as big of a pain. So Cerulean's now going to pop 2 cards, two Nephthys cards, face up or in my field or in my hand to pop 2 face up monsters on the field board, popping 2 Sacred Phoenixes, which is actually not that bad, to be honest. And looks like I'm going to poke for 3,000. So not that bad, though. The fact that I couldn't go any extra deck at all kind of hurt. So I have 2 set back row. So I see a TT. So TT isn't bad either. So let's see if Larson can end this quickly. He's got no longer Candina. Looks like I'm gonna let it happen. See what I do. It is a normal summon, so maybe TTing wouldn't be the worst in the world. The search goes off regardless, though. And looks like I'm gonna let it go. And he's gonna be able to search. Probably for another light stage. Oh, no, for a Lilybell. Okay. You're gonna grab a Lilybell, alright. I would have just grabbed another light stage, honestly. Light stage into a Lilybell. Or, yeah, honestly, I think that would have been a play. He's going to special the Lilybell. TT comes down now, so that's going to blow the board. Maybe that was kind of a bad time for that. I mean, he does have a reincarnation in deck, or in graveyard, so maybe we should have waited for the reincarnation to go. But it looks like I just got spooked there. So see if Larson can push through it, though. Yep, so here's the reincarnation. Maybe that was why. So I think that might have been like a bad idea on my part. Probably did the wrong sequence. Oh, he had 2 reincarnation in the graveyard. So yeah, and that's it right there. He's gonna clean up the game right there. So bad misplays cost me. Should have realized that he had 2 reincarnations in his deck, but that's what happens, I guess. So anyway, that is pretty much it for the duel. So Larson does come down with the win with his Trickstar deck. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys all liked the duel. If you guys have any comments, leave it down in the comment section below. And yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment, definitely subscribe. I should see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day.